NBA matchup. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Minnesota with the rebound. Down low, Randall. And it's White with the rebound. Stolen by McDaniel. 4-on-3 break. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And it's Hauser in the corner. Now here's Brown. Here's Vucevic. And he drops it in from the low post.
Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Now here's Edwards. Great D that time from Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Edwards can't hit from in close. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Randall grabs the board. McDaniels in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's White. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's White missing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Edwards with the stop.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Celtics trail by 3. White goes in, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Gobert can't hit. And the Celtics with possession here. Brown's shot is good.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Randall. After the miss from Derek White. Edwards, that's good. He's got 8.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams deciding to change it up. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Pritchard to the middle. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gonzalez. Boston again missing. He takes it in. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Sharman. Outside Gonzalez. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Highland deciding where to go with it. Here's Ingles, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Pritchard. Up again. On to Gonzalez. To the paint. Here's Shireman. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Now here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. Wants to get it to Highland and does. Celtics trailed by 7. Pass to Walsh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Highland. And he lays it straight in. Highland's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Shireman. And here is Tatum. Misses the wing J. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Here's Pritchard. Tips it. The 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Pass to Reed. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Queta. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Queta. Pritchard with the ball. Nothing on the board. And Queta gets it to go.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here is Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's White. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Randle. Floats it up for Randle. And stolen by White. Here's Brown. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 15. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Inside. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. 1:15 left to play here in the half. And here is DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Back to Hauser. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Over Gobert. Another shot. And Vucevic with the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Good. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Over in the corner, Brown. And a miss there on the triple.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Pass to Edwards. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the way in. Edwards got 16 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Randall. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Celtics trail by 19. Picked by Vucevic. Here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. McDaniels on the wing. Gobert the screen. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. To the paint. Pass to Hauser. Tatum a screen. Inside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota leading by 17. Now Randall. Scoreless thus far. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Edwards. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert with it. Here's DiVincenzo. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
White left side. To the middle. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Now into the lineup for Boston, number 8.
And here is DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Driving inside.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Edwards with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Randall. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Back to Brown. The tray. Boston again missing. Timberwolves leading by 23. Edwards inside. Switch. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Misses the layup. Pritchard with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Tatum no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Brown. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shakes him. Gobert with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Timberwolves on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 23. Randall outside. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Tatum. And they're pushing it up. Pritchard with a wide open look. Misses the three. Here's Reed. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Buries it from three-point range.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Conley. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Back to Tatum. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now here's Edwards. Picked by Reed. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
There's the pick. In the corner. Tatum with it. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Brown wide open. He fires. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. 26 points for Anthony Edwards.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Pritchard. To the inside. Brown makes it off the glass.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Edwards can't hit. Here's the Celtics with the ball. The kick out to Brown from outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Tatum for 3. Hands it from downtown.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. The rebound by Tatum. On offense, here are the Celtics. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. That one, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner